People visited Elver Park in Madison today, enjoying the record high temperatures as the mercury got into the 60s.
JT Siskowski has you covered on how these temperatures can prompt a lot of change for Mother Nature and how experts say this is a climate warning.
Professor Daniel Weimont studies atmospheric and oceanic science at UW-Madison. He's seen a trend in Wisconsin's weather.
Southern Wisconsin has warmed by 3 or 4 degrees Fahrenheit since the middle of the 20th century.
And global warming impacts each season differently.
One of the things we find with climate change is that the winters warm a little bit more than the summers do.
This year, add in another natural weather pattern.
And the El Nino event you put that on top of it is kind of a 1-2 punch.
Stanley Temple, a UW-Madison professor emeritus of forest and wildlife ecology, sees concerning changes in bird migration patterns.
Many people are accustomed to seeing robins now during the winter.
But those robins can't eat worms when the ground is frozen. Instead, they eat fruit from invasive plants.
And they fly around and spread those seeds all over the place.
Sandhill cranes usually migrate 4 or 5 months out of the year, but not this one.
The ones that we monitor at the Alta Leopold Foundation in Baraboo didn't leave until January 11th, and they were back on February 11th.
These fruit trees in Stoughton are beginning to bud, and pollinators are beginning to emerge only to be met by temperatures expected to drop suddenly. This winter is part of a trend. Since 1970, Madison's cold streaks shortened by a week on average.
Is something that worries ecologists, that we're getting things that are sort of out of whack with the way these plants and animals have adapted to climates like Wisconsin's.